Oh boy, I got like 17 things on the mind. Hope everybody's having themselves a good one as we're just getting things started here today. Gotta swap on my game pads and like get the game ready to go, so give me a second here. I got other things going on. Didn't realize how much time had passed. Let's see. There we go. Nah. Just the music being nice and soft. Very soft. Alright, so I need some retro arc action, and I'm gonna need my snai. Here goes the snai. I'm gonna need... Oh yeah, right, I should have actually, like, played hardware. If I thought about it on top, I would have. Let's see, a little of this, a little of that, a little of this. And then if I press this...
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Hey chat. I'm in. Hi Death Warrior 17. Hello what the puck PT. Howdy Gamer 0. Hi Sinister Sarmer. Hello Crispy Croco. How ya doin' Sim Pico? Greetings Pyrolite. Hi Mr. Tanuki. Nice to see you Silver Ice 376. Hello Kyla Deflosion. Hello Xander the Goose. Howdy Black Dragon. How ya doin' Dr. Smasher? Hi Rocket Blade. Hello Prism Magus. Howdy Cyberdecimal 6. Hi Vampire Mackie 86.
Okie dokie, let's go ahead and get things going, shall we?
Nice to see you Razil 403k. Hello Seraphicat. How ya doin' Ridiasu? How ya doin' Private Butter for Christ? Hey Sleepy Teal Coder.
No shuffling today, that's tomorrow.
Nice to see you Artagun.
We'll be right back into the shuffling tomorrow.
How ya doin' Evil Jbrian?
Speaking of total shifts earlier. It's him, Mario. Oh. Yeah, that little silly total shift between the two. It's like... So what Guacamelee and Hollow Knight soundtracks have in common? Nothing other than they're used for Metroidvania / Search Action games.
Hey Robin Fee.
Alright, let's go!
Welcome to a very special episode of SMZ3 Randomizer.
I get one brief reprieve before we had to go straight back in. To the shuffler tomorrow. By the way, preemptively letting you guys know, I'm gonna be away on Friday, so I won't be able to do a stream then. Kagale. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, this is that new game people are talking about, right?
Thieves Town is now green pendant.
It's like, this is the same thing, right? Yeah, Swamp Palace small key? Cool.
Toggling Desert Palace map on. Missiles. Good. Now you can get things done when I don't give you any beams.
Yeah, but we have Silk Song at home. Silk Song at home. I've been busy with the PSO event, so it's not like I got a chance to play anyways.
Crystal.
Yeah, maybe. No. So, I know I'm using... I know the skin here is Hornet, but... Shh, it's still too new. I ain't saying shit. Give it time.
The second missile pack is always special. 5 treasures left.
Oh, I'm not streaming the game. Absolutely not. Do you know the amount of backseating that would happen in that kind of game? Absolutely not. Yeah, chat would straight up have to be in emote only mode because folks don't have any self-control.
Toggling morph bombs on. 4 items left in Eastern Palace.
Alas, I mean, unfortunately, self-discipline is not something that's been taught these days, so... people are rather lacking in it. What? Nice bow and Easter!
Marked off the bow and arrow. 3 items left in Eastern Palace. Who knows? Maybe you could get some heart containers or E-tanks there so you don't die.
Oh yeah, vaccinating's always been an issue. It's just that the internet has made it so much worse. Damn, Gibbs is giving me all the arrows. Oh hey, wait a minute, I just realized something I forgot to do. Let me just go to my creator panel real quick. It's like, oh yeah, right. I should go and like reduce the price on the giant emotes now that I can actually see them. I made it much cheaper. There we go. It is now 10% of the cost that I had it on before. I still can't see the other two though, so those will remain expensive. Oh, nice.
Upgraded shirt by 1 step. 2 items left in Eastern Palace. Next you should climb Castle Tower without the lamp.
Oh yeah, Pokemon's awful for backseating. People are so busy watching like
Toggling charge beam on.
tournament videos
7
and
treasures
whatnot.
left.
Or whatever Nuzlocke this and Nuzlocke that. And everybody thinks they're an expert. There's a bit of a blue tinge to the cloak now.
Toggling ice beam on. Hello Atharnkalis.
It's like I realized that one's like very much immediately. When I streamed that one Pokemon ROM hack for a bit, and everybody seemed to think they knew everything.
Nice
Yo,
to see
Vile!
you, Cardelier.
How's it going? Also, money tree. I could have used that. Slight money crab, but not good money crab. Just a little money crab. But money tree. You know what? I do want more money. Yeah, there's a lot of series at this point that I can't play for the first time on the stream because people don't have any self-control. Zelda and, like, any Metroidvania is definitely two of them. Yeah, but the random vaccinating are the funniest ones, man. It's just like, I have played 1,000 of these. Shut it. Why they gave me the figures at 50 months? You know, then spin it a little bit more for us. Oh yeah, Bob, they do drop those. Yeah, we've seen the long-term effects of me getting vaccinated and then proceeding to do the total opposite. It will make things slower and much more painful. But the only person whose fault it is the people that are behaving like children. Anyways, let's find out if this is an Agassiz or not now that I've farmed up like 600 rupees.
It's never bullshit to visit your local lumberjack.
Oh no, I guess we're not getting that.
Making a note that bug catching net is at Lumberjack Ledge.
I get locked it in the most secure place you can think of.
Good to see you, G-Volt.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is really bad.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Oh yeah, they will immediately complain about it if I ban them as well. Like, I get...
Greetings, Ringulson.
Whenever I've banned somebody for backseating, I will get a message in the ban appeals within about 5 minutes.
Toggled
Consistently.
speed booster on.
Did I catch any of the cross-keys tiebreaker race yesterday? I didn't. I only heard like a couple of things in passing. Something about left side swamp and... that's about it. The ball launcher was so cooked. Oh man, I love me some wacky ass cross keys logic. It's my favorite part of the mode.
Track Desert Palace Big Key. Rip Spazzer. High Garble Phase. Toggled Cane of Somaria on. Found more missiles.
Oh god, those ones can almost be the worst, Vile. Because you'll get them when they're like, they're trying to hold it back, but they keep mentioning that they want a backseat, so then they start getting coy and like saying things that are going to lead the player anyways without immediately, like they don't think they're spoiling something, but then they are, just by hinting at it.
Tower of Hero is now bomb purchasing crystal. Tracking Turtle Rock Key. Good job on getting a Desert Palace key. Sometimes it feels like you only find missiles in the game.
Yeah,
Track
it's
shovel.
just like...
Track Castle Tower Key.
Like, it doesn't even register for me. Yeah, the I'm so sneaky bit is just... It's like, you're not fooling anyone, you're just looking like more of an ass.
Maybe you will die less often now.
Yeah, Bloodstain was a freaking miracle, and I'm still happy that there wasn't much backseating that one, because, like, that was a really good first playthrough. And it's like, we had a great time! And I got to figure shit out and have that little eureka moment, even if I did have one moment of being of classic streamer brain.
Tracking Brinstar level 2
of reading
keycard.
something entirely incorrectly and being stuck for 10 minutes.
That's some nice couch cash.
Yeah, I guess the wisdom was the other one where it's just like, well, can't play Zelda games for the first time on this here stream. You know what I think it was with Bloodstained?
Hopefully the boots
and
are
like,
not too hard to find.
I think this might actually be
Marked
true.
big key at library.
Bloodstained is
Toggled
for an
Soulwood's big key
older
on.
audience.
Toggled boots off. Kidding.
I mean, if you think about stuff like freaking Zelda games and like Pokemon and whatnot, it's like that's aimed towards literal kids. Whereas Bloodstained very much more towards the like teens and up. So you end up getting more self-control because, you know, the audience as a whole is generally older. Or at least mentally older.
Toggle Thieves Town big key on.
There's a new Bloodstain being worked on, yeah? It is in progress! Yo, sweet!
Don't forget to use the pointy end.
Oh, that's not too weird, Sweet. That just means you like Classic Vania. And it's honestly super cool that they made games for both styles. So if you prefer Retrovanias, you can play Retrovania. And if you prefer Igavania, you can play Igavania. It's great! There's one for everyone!
I'm sure you're happy if this is early in the seed.
I mean, we've gotten sorta spoiled on spiritual successors. Only a few of them are actually really good. But the ones that are really good are really good. Only in the lightest sense, there, Fiber. I'm still very much dissuading from any actual discussion. Yes! It's like, game's still way too new! I ain't saying
Even more
shit!
explosive arrows. If you got hit less, you wouldn't need these. Can't find any useful items?
I gotta practice
Track
what I
the
preach
morph
and say
ball, a
absolutely
missile,
nothing!
And a turtle rock key.
Well, okay, other than saying that I'm saying nothing. Still waiting on your mighty number 9 3DS copy! Oh, God! Yeah. The ones that are good are really good, and the ones that are not are really not.
Showtime!
And Desi, thank you for the 91 months. Didn't Jonathan spin it a little bit more for us today as we're chugging on through
3
this here
more and it will
randomizer
matter.
seed.
Kind of. Maybe.
Everybody always brings up Shaw, but the one I always remember is Kagale. Probably because that's the time where you get to heal. If there's one thing that came out of the original Bloodstain that still makes me laugh to this day, it's the trailer about
You now have 35 missiles.
You can look at all the feedback from the beta release.
I'm not.
And then just being like,
Go shoot
no!
one with Fantoon.
We
He
fixed
loves
it!
them. That was an easy
It's
peek
like,
at
oh
least.
god, it does look like shit!
Marked missile at
Quick,
Lake
we gotta
Hylia
fix it!
Island.
Hey, tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Lake Hylia Island.
Yeah, it still looks a bit crusty, but the change in filters made a big
Upgraded
difference.
caffeine by 1 step. But how did you get to the guy under the bridge without the flippers?
It's like they didn't have the time and money to do a major reconstruction visually. But they did do a bit of an art style shift. And that did the trick. Yeah, I am way too as well. It's like, damn it, Ega. You got my attention for that one. It's like,
I thought that Adam had no
you listened
plans
to critical
authorize
feedback
the use of these?
and put in a good effort to fix something that was an actual problem? Ah, bless. You know, one thing on the subject of, like, the original Hollow Knight, I can't help but think...
Now you won't run out in the wrecked ship.
People hated Poetry to Ruin's art style. That was the main thing that got beef. They didn't like how campy and anime it was, and you know what? I get it! It is completely different from all the other games of the series. So that's one of those things I look at and go, yeah, that makes sense. For me, it was my first Castlevania I played through in full, so it, I
off the
got to
Norfair
miss
level
that
2
particular
keycard.
effect. But yes, I was gonna say, on the subject of the original Hollow Knight, I can't help but think back to my first playthrough that I did on stream, which also was long enough ago that the backseating was pretty much non-existent there too, thankfully. It allowed me to get into some really stupid situations. Situations so bad that I saw later on that they had specifically patched in an NPC to try to avoid players running into the same situation. Imagine my surprise when in the first game they patch in an NPC that tells you, yo, there's this guy that will upgrade your weapon. That is an unskippable bit of dialogue. And I'm just laughing, it's like, oh hey, a weapon upgrade, that sounds delightful! Imagine having one of those!
You now have 2 big 20s. Out of like 5,000.
So I spent most of my first playthrough on the starter nail. It was for the best. Fighting a lot of those bosses with no damage upgrades and just the starter crappy spell was not worth it. It wasn't worth it! Actually, it was really fun though, but it wasn't worth it!
That is like a week's worth of soup.
Oh, we'll
6
always
items
have.
left in Hyrule Castle.
We'll always have that Twitch highlight from way back in the day. If by back in the day I mean 2018. Of me beating up one of the late game bosses very, very slowly with that shitty little nail. Did I win? Eventually!
They say that her broken heart is right twice a day.
I want to say that
Or
old
something
highlight
like
is like
that.
7 or 8
5
minutes
items left in
long,
Hyrule
and it's
Castle.
just constant fighting. I do no damage. I didn't know the Nailsmith existed! Quirlin the Mantisville is showing you, but the Nailsmith didn't exist when I played the original game! He wasn't even there!
Toggled Skullwoods map on. 4 items left in Hyrule Castle. Cleared Hyrule Castle.
They patched him in
Tickets
later!
only. Next.
I mean, if you want a really long one, I could have also highlighted going through the Colosseum with just the starter nail. That took so fucking long! It takes so long to slowly peck those enemies to death! Tis the struggle of when you have an open-ended adventure game. Sometimes people just end up going the completely wrong direction for any sense of actual damage upgrades.
So many 20 rupees.
Alright, I gotta go
3
now.
items left in Hyrule Castle.
We gotta go to Super
But I thought
Metroid.
you needed the thing that helps you see in the dark to get to Dark Cross?
It's like, I just never climbed a particular hill, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's one of the lasers. I think it's the light laser in particular.
This is more than half needed to be scammed to
Good
Zora.
old Bloodstained. One of the only things I did off stream in that game was grind up all the, like, luck souls. Ah, that's important.
Marked fire rod at that spot on the right side after the gauntlet. Marked
go
small
figure.
key at gauntlet shaft left.
The luck stat actually works in Bloodstained. Go figure. It's like 2 souls I grinded in particular. The luck stat and the swing speed, fellas. So I can swing 2-handed swords as if they were light as can be.
You now have 40 more missiles than you started with. Marked off the tower of Hero Big Key. More missiles. Tracked Misery Mire Key. So many explosive arrows.
Pretty Player One. Yeah, that's a movie I haven't watched either, but I barely watch movies.
Fresh meat.
Gravity suit!
Gravity suit is now yours.
Oh, sweet!
Marking off the Brinstar level 1 keycard.
Alright, Anacoons, what do you have this time? Da, 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 da. It's like they know who's playing or something. We keep on getting the Mega Man one.
Toggled wrecked ship level 1 keycard on.
That's like, oh yeah, she likes Mega Man, right? Yeah, I like Mega Man. I like Mega Man a lot. Not to worry, I think we're at 57 months. You know, this feel a little bit more for us today. Super Speed Shell! Okay, I have like no super missiles, so trying to do the wave game glitch is going to be a pain in the ass.
Tracking Ice Palace key. Three-quarters of a heart is almost a working one.
With
I
what
think.
boss key?
Book of Medora is now yours.
The boss key from our hearts? Understandable. If I did have the boss key, though, I probably would
More
go for
superb
spore
missiles.
spawns. Just for funsies. But alas, I do not possess such a thing.
Marking off the Meridia level 1 keycard. What? You don't want to fight Spore Spawn?
Not particularly, Tracker, I must say.
Found more missiles.
Alright, let's see if I can get this first try or if I need to go refill my ammo. I got 9 shots and this jump is incredibly awkward, so we'll see how it works out. I think this will work better if I don't have the speed booster equipped. Damn, I really felt like it should have been it. There we go! You gotta move exactly 1 pixel for that to work! Yo, that might actually be worth it.
Bombos is now yours. By the way, nice tech. You now have 420 rupees. Nice.
God damn, I love Guacameele's music. Although I will say, it kind of needed more actual mariachi music. I freaking love mariachi music.
Tracking Turtle Rock Big Key. Marking off another power bomb.
There's just a couple of songs throughout both of the Guacamelee games, so they bring in an actual mariachi band, and they sound so good!
Yay.
Damn. Damage boost is a little bit more tricky to do when I'm dealing with, you know, Mario and his shortness. Ah, it's the Brinstar boss key.
Brinstar boss key card is now yours.
Little late, little late.
Good job on getting the ether. Picked up more super missiles. Tracked Misery Meyer key.
Alas, the Luigi sprite is much more cursed. It's like some awkward DS sprite port, so it's very off color-wise.
Another one.
Ooh.
Of course this location would have a shitty item.
I'm free of the PSO mods, by the way. They're chat.
No!
The anniversary event's over. Drop rates are back to downright miserable, so I'm gonna play other games. Didn't get anything too super huge, but I did get like a bajillion photon drops, which is helpful. Yeah, PSO streams are always cozy. They act like half my viewership, but
Why
like
are there full hearts laying around?
they're so cozy. But alas, most people don't like watching a grindy video game. Oh yeah, the double EXP was amazing. I got 2 new characters, all built up and ready to go, and all my other characters are like level 160 plus at this point. That new photo that I made is level 187.
Tracking Swamp Palace big key.
That's what happens when you live in the desert, I guess. They're over halfway to 200. Yeah, it's still funny to me that PSO is technically one of the less grindy ones, technically. And I really need to put quotation marks around the word technically. It says a lot about how grindy other MMOs are, where that one's considered the lower end of the spectrum. It's at least funny that levels don't really matter at all in PSO. You get to a certain point and it's just like, I'm strong enough to take on this zone. It's all about the gear, baby. Gotta get that stuff, gotta get them drops.
10 whole arrows. Wow.
My event concluded by getting the first Heaven Striker with hit that I got all event. And what did it have? Frickin' 25 again! Same as last Christmas. And it had the exact same second category. Again! So I can't even use it. Whatever, I can sell it to another player for a lot. At some point, if I feel like it.
Yay. More 20 rupees. Palace of Darkness big key is now
It'll be
yours.
a nice sizable chunk towards my actually upgrading my shit fund. But for now, I'm gonna play other video games. Most of the friends that I know through PSO only really play during events, so it's not like I'm missing out on much. I'm sneaking in! Oh, I do have the level 1 keycard from Meridia. Oh damn, I can actually do quite a bit of stuff here. Right sandpit tinted is nothing, so I can even follow up on that too. Hey, tracker, clear right sandpit.
More 10 arrows. Cleared 2 items in right sand pit.
Yeah, although just 28 now, we finished 2 of the games. I'm just so sad, it keeps freaking happening, Chad. This is the second time I can think of where Mega Man 4 only needed one more shuffle of a different game to finally be dethroned. But it didn't happen.
Good job on getting the Norfair boss keycard.
What was first, Mega Man 4? Water do be wet. I'm just too good at Mega Man 4. It can't be helped.
More heart containers? Aren't these like the E-tanks in the Mega Man X series?
That's probably the funniest contrast between Smite and Ice Damage Shufflers. It's like Mega Man 4 is kind of struggling on his end, meanwhile, it's like, I am definitely very specialized in which games I'm better at. He's better on average. I'm better at certain ones.
Increased survivability by 1 step. Tracked Palace of Darkness key.
Don't have to check right sandpit since it was already confirmed nothing, so we'll just go straight to the left sandpit. I mean, to be fair, I only decimated Speed Bump in Snake Rattle and Roll because I'm the only one that knew about the shortcut in the first level. Does that really count?
Toggled Cane of Burna on. Toggling Ganon's Tower key on.
Oh god, get me out of these quicksand rooms when I don't have any jump assistance. Yeah, I only threw in Zelda 3 last time. Now we have lots more. A lot of it has to do from the efforts of Figgle and Smite and a couple of others that have been adding more games to the shuffler. Let me in! Let me in!
Marked Zelda bombs at the spot in the ceiling in Meridia that requires Shine Spark.
Yeah, it's one of those things where...
Have you been using them?
If it's a game where I just have a distinct advantage for one reason or another, it's just like... Yeah, that's sure, that's all good, but that just means that I probably had a knowledge advantage. That's just how it goes with some of those. Sometimes people have played the game.
Added more Palace of Darkness keys. Marked off a Skullwoods key.
Ow! My head! So this is always a funny feeling. Opening the tube from the wrong side. I don't actually have a commands list, but is there any particular one that you're thinking of, Troll Lurker?
Tracking Norfair level 1 keycard.
Yeah, there's not too many of them.
Hello Transcon driver.
I've
Hello,
mostly used the
Silent
mod
Blue
whenever I
One.
have something I want to add to for easy access. Like whenever
Marking
I'm playing
off
Doom
another
mods.
missile. Oh no. Please avert your eyes to avoid seeing an imminent disaster. Nice to see you back, Anando.
Oh, I was too early! No! A frame too early.
Toggled crate on. Did you get the quick kill?
No.
You wouldn't lie to me.
No,
would
don't
you?
worry.
So many bombs.
It's a crazy concept, Tracker, but I tend to be honest. No, not the whole fight again! Okay, there we go. I did the whole fight again! I got the quick kill this time. Ah, that's actually a good thing to find.
Toggling lamp on.
Since the fire rod's locked behind the criteria level 2 keycard, level 1 keycard, whenever I find that, it's good to have another fire source handy.
Making a note that energy tank but worse is at Crocomire escape. I'm sure you're excited to get that.
Ah, I'll certainly take an ocarina.
Marking off the Ice Palace map.
By the way, I didn't even comment on it earlier, but it's Green Pendant, Thieves Town,
Tracked flute.
again. I don't want E-Tanks to be doing hell runs, so I'll actually go back to Link to the Past for a bit now that I'm up on the mountain. I feel like I only can't finish Desert Palace because I can't lift.
Writing down Zelda bombs at Spectacle Rock.
Hey, tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Spectacle Rock. Marked half magic at Trinix.
Interesting spot for that.
Neat.
Mario's hitbox is identical to Samus's. That's the thing about the custom sprites on the Super Metroid side, is that they always have to adhere to Samus's, like, proportions in terms of how the game functions. So it can make certain tricks really awkward with short characters like Mario. It's less John Hollow Knight and more Jane Hollow Knight. You can tell because the pointy bits are different. That's
Cool.
about it.
More explosive arrows.
There's not a lot of difference between the Knight and Hornet. Dad, I'm just gonna sigh and shake my head at that one.
Toggled duck on.
Mashing too hard, accidentally hit start button. Alright, so everything in their mother's been giving me stuff to get into the Desert Palace, so let's see what's going on
Mark
in here.
small key at Desert Ledge.
Are you good? What's with the tilt of the head there? Huh? Prayer? We don't understand. But she's not supposed to be the dumb one. That's the regular knight. There's no brain in there.
Good job on getting the spring ball. 5 treasures left. Cool. More Misery Mire keys. 4 treasures left. Yay. More 20 rupees. 3 treasures left.
You know, I'm realizing one of my only remaining options is that there's nothing here. I really hope it doesn't come to that. I mean, Moon Pearl's nice, but I still don't have Dark World access. Not even close. Unless I get a
Mark
castle
Clippers at Tower.
tower
Here a big key
small
chest.
key. Oh no!
Moon Pearl is now yours. 2 items left in Desert Palace. Even more 10 arrows. Just 1 more.
Why do I get a funny feeling I know exactly what small key this is on Desert Ledge?
Marked off a Hyrule Castle key.
Not what I was expecting. Let's go follow up on that. I was expecting the other portion of Hyrule Castle. Don't open the door, we're going in! Other small girl already headed to the kitchen. She looked like troublemaking type. You should be wary of her. Muffy, you're not responsible for a small child to develop a gambling problem.
You now have 7
There's
more
what I was
20
expecting.
rupees than you started with.
Okay, so it needs me to go find another
treasures
sword,
left.
right? Because this is an
One more to
magazine.
go in here.
Time to start
That's
sequence
everything
breaking.
in Hyrule Castle. Tracked a castle tower key and an energetic tank.
Time to start sequence breaking hard. Because I'm either missing a cape or a sword to be able to get to the Dark World at this point. But if I go a little bit crazy, I might be able to dodge around it. We'll see. And sadly, no, the cape of Brian doesn't get through the seal. It's just the cape for some reason. Pain! Oh, big jumps!
High jump boots is now yours. But how did you get to Ice Beam without the barrier suit?
Pain!
Good luck. You should have enough now, I think.
Did you wish me good luck because I was heading towards the Hell Run? Pain!
You don't really need to kill Crocomire, do you?
Not into the pit! It burns! Anyways, we good. Ah, much better. Ha-ha! Hoo-ha!
Hey K Broman 216.
Well, you see, that's not lava down there, that's acid. Different! Different liquid of a deadly nature.
Sweet.
You can tell because it's bubbly.
Toggled Crocomire on. Did you actually have to kill him this time?
We're gonna find out! Yeah, I'll take the soups that
So
we're getting
many
out of this.
superb missiles.
Yeah, that might be part of why Ridley's room is so compact.
Do you need bombs? Now you can afford them.
To infinity and beyond! The jump is so big.
Marking off another 50 rupees.
Alright, I'm just gonna do a big jump. Here comes time for a big jump! Hiya! Yo, and the block ball too! Hey, Tracker, track content.
Are we still following the script?
Hey, Tracker, track content. Actually,
Please repeat.
hey, Tracker, undo that.
Well then why did you tell me to do that?
Hey, Tracker,
Good
track
job
content.
on getting a super missile.
There
You
we go.
finally did something worth tracking.
It's not the first time that she's heard content and decided to go for death instead. Croc could have lived. This time. All I got out of it was some ammo. It burns, it burns, it burns!
Oh. Neat. Wow. Reserve tanks. But I thought you needed the grapple and the shoulder orbs to get to Crocomire escape.
Alright, let's try the other side of Norfair, see if I can get anything.
Greetings Hawkblade 573.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if the reserve tank was just another E-tank, it still would have worked better. Because then I could have just kept going instead of having to wait for an energy to recharge, while simultaneously taking damage as I'm recharging.
Added more Palace of Darkness keys. By the way, nice tech.
Thanks. I run real good when I'm on fire, Tracker.
Toggling Ice Palace big key on.
It burns, it burns, it burns!
Do you have enough pieces of heart yet?
Yo, wave beam! Don't mind if I do.
Tracked wave beam.
This is the downside to doing Cal runs, so I have to stop by here and restore my energy constantly. Oh, pain!
Good job on getting the Eastern Palace map. Added more missiles.
Yeah, I am fully aware, but it's like when it doesn't restore
How
health.
you doing, Curtis Wildtet?
Let me give you a little demonstration of what happens in that instance. That's what happens instead. I'll stick to the save points restoring my energy. Okay, I do need that.
Marked off a tower of hierarchy.
That leads to the flippers, so that's an important item.
Is it time to get scammed by Zora?
Alright, so the reserve tank's probably gonna pop. By which I mean the reserve tank is definitely gonna pop. That's why you're normally supposed to have like 6 or 7 energy tanks before doing some of these hell runs. The reserve tanks are allowing it to work, it's just worse. It's like, I did actually go get the item in the lower right, right? Yes, okay, good. Just making sure. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter if I make it all the way through this one. Because if I don't, then I'll just start back at the same point anyways with this item in my pocket.
Cool. More hard pieces.
But if I do, it'll save me a sec. Ah, yeah, we'll be there in plenty of time. Didn't even pop the reserve tank. Now, unfortunately, that gave me a whole lot of jack shit to work with, so... we have a problem. Which means the only other place I can go with this seed, and I'm very curious to see how this shakes out. I have to go this way. There's nothing else left in the logic, or just available in the seed without me going and doing overworld glitches. So let's see how this pans out. So Xali is too new to have tracks included. Just the original game. This is a very old MSU that I made ages ago, so you're safe from that one. Yeah, I'm very much in a strict, no thinking about it! For a while when it comes to the stream, since I know a lot of people are playing. It's one of the several reasons why I'm not going to play it on stream. Embargo still in effect. Give people time to have fun with video game. So this is literally the only thing I have available right now. It's going backwards through here. Yeah. I mean, I'm having fun. Yeah, we had like a couple of scenes in a row there where it kept popping up, but now this is the first one in a while where it's expecting me to go through here. We kept on getting the criteria level 2 keycard for a few weeks. But not this time. Not this time. I was hoping I could at least find that through my sequence breaking, but highly unsuccessfully. I really hate having to do the Forgotten Highway when I don't have the boss key. Because now I can't even kill Phantoon while I'm here, so it's quite possible I had to go back through this place again later. Okay, that gets me the fire rod.
Toggle criteria level 1 keycard on.
Doesn't really do anything by itself. But sure, I got a fire rod now, I guess.
Magic powder is now yours.
The criteria boss
Criteria
key,
boss
huh?
key card is now yours.
Alright, now I'm locked out of that area again. All of this just so it can give me a sword at some point. Or the cape, I guess. Definitely a weird one today. Oh, that's pretty severe. Okay.
Marking off the hooking shot.
La 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 la. Yeah, I mean, going through the Forgotten Time was my last location. There was nothing left. Not even a scattered one-off item. It was the only option. Other than overworld glitches, I'm trying to behave. Emphasis on the word trying. Just like in the shuffler, I'm making sure to behave, because it just wouldn't be right in the shuffler. We had to play fair in the shuffler. Alright, so this just gets me the fire rod.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's still pretty good. Yeah, so far it's definitely on the linear side. On my toes! Newsflash of the century, Chad. Acid hurts!
Toggling fire rod on. Neat.
Oh, yeah, that's all the Skull Wood small keys already. Damn, it really wants me to get that sword so I can go to Aga, so I can go to Skull Woods. bottle, eh?
Tracked red potion bottle.
I mean, that is one check. Just one, but it's a check. Okay. Your head's off, stupid!
Sig kill bomb Torizo.
If I equipped the ice beam, I could have one-shot him, but that'd take pretty much just as much time as doing a second shot. Such is the conundrum. Alright, what you got?
More Palace of Darkness keys.
That's 4 of those already. John, it's just a sprite. You can rest easy. It's just a sprite. It's not even the right color.
Found more supers.
Okay.
Mark off the wrecked ship boss keycard.
You're not gonna make me go back to the Forgotten Highway again, are you? Are you?
Yay. More energetic tanks. Track to 300 rupees in the screw attack. Tracking Ganon's tower key.
Okay, that gets me.
Toggled magical
That gets me
mirror
Tower
on.
of Hera, which can give me the flippers. We're not out of the way. Hang on, hold. There's more yet.
Maybe
There's a
the mixer
sword.
right around the corner. Marked sword at floating island.
Tracker, did you just say Connor? You're so strange, Tracker. You add R's to some words and you remove R's from other words. You really do just have the Coach Zed accent. It's like just around the corner, hamster.
Marking off the shrooms. How ya doing, ultra cool guy 48?
Oh, there's a sword sitting on a floating island, so I can't get that one yet. I can, however, get a bunch of mapping information.
Skill Woods is now blue crystal. Marked Frigid Palace as blue crystal. So many primitive explosives. Marked Eastern Palace as pendant of power.
Alright, what have we got here? The key to Shaxel's front door! That's the grappling hook! I need a sword, and I need it now. If this scene forces me to the Forgotten Highway
more 20
again,
rupees.
a second time
5
in a row,
items left in Tower of Hero.
then I'm sending this scene to beat us.
I knew Shaq Tool wouldn't let you down. Marked Palace of Darkness key at Shaq's stash.
It's just a regular Palace of Darkness key. Well, I don't need that. I really don't. I already
You
have
now
4.
have 75 more missiles than you started with.
So that is sadly
treasures
quite
left.
skippable. Bitch.
No!
There we go.
No!
Here's the promised
Toppling
flippers.
Zora's flippers on. 3 treasures left.
Fresh meat.
We haven't 100% confirmed it's an Agassiz yet, but it is heavily leaning towards that. Because it's giving me everything I
job on the
need
tech.
to get to the Dark World
Was it
via
a first
Aga,
try?
except the ability to get in the front door. That's the only thing I'm missing. Okay, Super Metroid
Toggled space
movement
jump
is now
on.
fine. We're
2
good.
treasures left. Who knows? Maybe you could get some heart containers or E-tanks there so you don't die.
Yeah.
Just one more.
Yeah.
Tracked shield.
Oh man, what do you mean I gotta do vanilla Bullworm? Fine. I'll just grab a couple of hearts. No! I didn't
That was
stand.
embarrassing. I am so sorry.
I didn't reflect off of Bullworm. Do it again. Unfortunately, and I can demonstrate this very quickly. Oh, actually that does work. Huh. For some reason I thought I'd still get bounced. Well, we'll use that for the 6th hit next time then. You know, I don't think I've ever actually tried using the Cane of Burn on this guy. Oh, good! That's an option now, too! It keeps happening!
Marking off the Eastern Palace Big Key. That's the last of them. Sigterm Moldurm.
Holy shit! This scene is amazing! Shut up! It keeps getting worse! Okay, okay! I mean, I have most of the big
Toggle
keys in the
Ganon's
entire
Tower,
game
big
at this
key
point! Like, I have most of the keys! I just can't get to the
Nice to
Dark
see you,
World!
Staffall Infinity.
I'm just missing the Misery Mire big key. That's the only one in the entire game I don't have yet. The big problem is I don't have either of Ridley's keys. Mushroom turret. Alright, yeah, mushroom is just a spiral cave. Ah, there's some good nonsense, I like this.
Writing down Big 20 at Zora's Ledge.
Oh my god, when is it gonna finally fork over another sword or something? I'll give you the Meridian Boss key card! Yeah, sure, okay. I still can't get there, but I mean, it's one more.
Marked off the Meridia boss keycard.
So, like, boss-wise, the only thing I'm missing is Ridley's keys now. Sadly, Shaktool's already been hinted to have a Palace of Darkness
Neat.
small key. So while it's logically required, I don't actually need it. So yeah, he's getting closer. He's had nothing. He's had convenience tools that are nice to have. And now he's had stuff that I logically require. It just hasn't quite gotten to full-on required item yet. He's working on it. He's getting there. He's ramping up. Yeah, the lack of either glove is a major issue right now. Kigali! Going in.
Showtime!
Fiddling with her 47 months. Part of me you're the gender to have a massive ring keys, but can't remember where you work. Have to get to where you work. Oh god. Just wandering the streets, looking for which door was the one that you're supposed to be at.
Do you have enough 20 rupees yet? One more to go in here.
Mafia grabs Seagull and they say, "No punch! I have child!" Mafia punch Seagull with child. Cruel bastard. Sir! I mean, they do it! The Mafia are such scumbags that they already sully the majesty that is patty cake. Gonna end up anything with the 49 months. Getting to spin it a bit
Neat.
more for us today, so we had to go
That's
back to
everything
Super
in Eastern
Metroid.
Palace. Pouring one out for Armus Knights.
There's one check in Super Metroid I can do with the space jump, and then we gotta go back through a ship. Is this gonna be it? Is this the mandatory double Forgotten Highway? Is that what I'm seeing? It's up to the X-ray scope for him to have something, and if it's not, we gotta go back.
Nice to see you air their crowded house.
Alright, here we go! Are we going back in? We sure are!
Who put 3 turtle rock keys in this game?
What do you mean I had to go back in? Okay, yeah, this scene's officially 10 out of 10. Double forgot diary! This is the type of shit that can only happen in Keysanity! Thanks to 100 Did he say this warrior? Oh my god! You know what? This calls for... Man, I'm looking forward to replaying Jet Force Gemini whenever I get my hands on that analog 3D. Whenever it's no longer mythical, it actually exists.
Showtime!
I'm spicy and Gary thank you for the 31 months! Pumpkin spice. Thank you for that continued support. Keeping Jonathan spinning away as we're heading down the Forgotten Highway for the second time this seat! This is some Plando shit just naturally generated! Yeah, that's the thing! On top of it all, it could still be an Agassiz. Like, after all of this, I might just be given a cape. Like, this might all just be to get my grubby little bits on a cape, so I can go do Aga. And considering I still need multiple items to get to the Dark World otherwise, it probably is just gonna be a cape or sword at the end of all this. Nice pumpkin spice Gatorade sound like it could work? Yeah, it probably could. Alright, we're here. Look, it's been a while since we've had a scene with absolutely bullshit logic. I guess the generator saw what happened with the cross keys tournament yesterday and decided it was jealous. Oh, that's cute. The front end's just the wreck ship. Hey, you know what that requires in Keysanity? The level 2 Criteria key card that I don't have. This is the only way I can get there right now. Hey, wait a minute. Maximum power! Damn, that does so much damage. Sleeping to the counter, thank you for getting yourself over to Sekimaki. Keeping Jonathan spinning away just like Mario is. Speeding.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
As poor Fantoon barely got to exist. Yeah, with all the beams, you can kill Fantoon in just 2 good charge shots like that, so that's why I went ahead and equipped it. It's just so brutal.
Found more power bombs.
Aye. This song's just a vibe.
Tracking
Ow!
Meridai level 2 keycard.
That's my Dark World access! So not magazine, but still, goddamn. Where's that light on the Dark World? Dark Lake Hylia. Way over where the Ice Rod Cave is. I'm good on the reserve types. Hey, Tracker! Wreck ship bullshit room is bullshit.
Making a note that bow and arrow is at wrecked pool.
Hey, Tracker, wrecked pool is nothing.
Cleared that room in wrecked ship with all the water where you always reset.
I mean, right now I have a boss to kill and whatnot in Meridia, so going over there is not too bad. Now if it makes me do it twice, that's where we start having problems.
Wow, another full heart.
Charge! Yes, speed.
You stumbled upon more missiles.
God, yeah, the PinkKittyRose that top spin one works so well for Mario's spin jumps. Behold the shell!
I've already greeted you, G-Volt. Good to see you, Sir Ilium Iskim.
You know, the wreck ship should count itself lucky. If this was a 3D Mario game, Mario would be back, would be BLJing off of these stairs right now. It'd probably propel him through the wall and straight to the item over here. Oh look, it's a sword!
Your progressive sword grows stronger. Do you have enough 50 rupees yet?
Alright, so I could access the Dark World through either Aga or going through Meridia. I might actually choose Aga.
Cool. More heart pieces.
Actually, wait, no, I'm gonna be passing by a very easy way to get through Meridia, so we'll take that route. And it's all thanks to a certain Matt's patch. Matt! Complimentary. Thanks to the patch, I can go this way and get there much faster. So my choices for Dark World access, and it's a very funny contrast, are Aga 1 and But 1. I mean, you gotta have very sudden mood shifts. God, it only takes 4 hits from the fully charged beam to kill Batuan. Poor guy. Yeah, I was making use of the shortcut into Meridia to get here faster, Matt.
I'm going to miss bot 1. Oh well.
Since this seed has the peculiar pleasure of having 2 ways to get into the Dark World. Killing Batuan or killing Aga 1. The choice is yours.
Tossed another missile onto
Aga
the pile.
will take a bit longer, but we'll get you a renewable entry point. Whereas Batuan's faster, and you can pick up the boss kill on the way. It's not technically an Aga seed. This is logical, what I'm doing right now. This is something that's allowed. It's just you can do Aga if you want to.
Added another 3 bombs to the stash.
It's a legitimate option in this situation, which is a weird thing. God damn, that's so much damage!
Toggle Drayden on. Your mom signed the permission slip, now you can carry more arrows.
It's like, here's a bunch of bosses we were not supposed to have the plasma beam yet. It's really powerful. I mean, with how the rest of this seed is gone, you damn well know I'm gonna go check out the plasma beam room. This seed's astounding. I'm sure the rest of it's gonna be fairly straightforward now that I'm gonna have Dark World access and I can do like a bajillion dungeons. But up until that point, it's very fun. Oh, hey, Salute!
Tracking criteria
Well,
level 2 key
I
art.
mean, that's not useful anymore. Wow! That no longer has a use anymore. It's just funny to know who's there, I guess. Securely locked away, never to be seen again. It's like, I'm good, game. I've been to Red Ship enough times. I don't need to go back. Yeah, the double Forbidden Highway was absolutely 100% required. The only way you can get around at this scene is by abusing overworld glitches, which, when I get a scene this ridiculous, I try to avoid using those, specifically because I want to see how stupid it gets. And the answer today is yes. Alright, we're in the Dark World! Oops. I accidentally walked in the wrong direction! We're in the Dark World! Ah, let's finally get to work. I still can't pick anything up. After all this, I don't have a glove.
Hey Sparky Fluffles.
I'm still so weak.
That's a lot of soup. Too bad it isn't something better.
I mean, I'll take the soup. Although, yeah, it's really kind of unnecessary in this scene when I have all the beams. I don't know if that's true of spiders. I guess it would depend
Sweet.
on what other species that hornets crossbred with. I just know that one of them's spider.
Making a note that missile is at Bumper Ledge.
Hey, tracker, clear that marked location.
Cleared Bumper Ledge.
There's bugs that have very specific kinds
You
of
can
strength.
stop picking up hamburgers any day now.
Like how fleas can
7
jump
treasures left.
ridiculous heights.
Who put 550 rupees in this game? 6 items left in Skull Woods. Picked up more missiles.
Pain!
5 items left in Skull Woods. You now have 10 more pieces of heart than you started with. 4 treasures left. You now have 3 Skull Woods keys.
Spacer's not on the
3
item
treasures
list, though.
left.
This is the more compact version of the item list, so it actually fits. Matt was a dear and made sure that there was a version of the layout that works for the same size as the standard layout, because it's convenient for streamers. Funny that when the Gimdo's touching this statue, it's for some reason impervious to most things. You know, Gowish just very quickly heal.
Found more 20 rupees.
There.
2 treasures left.
Buddy form? Sure. Let's see. It's the shadowy form, okay. Gimdo interrupted it, but...
Tossed another Palace of Darkness key onto the pile.
Okay,
One
now
more
I
to go in
really
here.
don't need Jack Tool, unfortunately. His 5 keys is the sweet spot. Now I have enough to crack open the front door. Yo, Reiko, how's it going? You joined us on the adventure of a really, really, really stupid seed. As we are now at the nearly 2-hour mark, finally entering the Dark World. Give me the thing. The thing has been acquired.
How are you even carrying that many 20 rupees? That's
All right.
the last of them.
I gotta
Tip
know.
Waffula.
Hey, Tracker, Master Sword pedestal is bullshit.
Phew. Cleared pedestal.
That's just a few arrows. I think I can hold off on that. Like I said, the rest of the scene's probably going to be pretty straightforward. But now that it's pulled off, now that it, you know, did all of its ridiculousness just to allow me to get to the Dark World in the first place. My God! The first glove!
I love the power glove. It's so bad.
And
Toggle trademark infringement hammer on.
Yo, wait! How about the other gloves, like right here, right? Just make it the Village of Dark World access! Ah, disappointing.
Toggling Thieves
Oh,
Town
great!
key on.
Now I can full clear thieves! You know what? Whatever, sure. Just put it on the stack, here we go!
Howdy Lord Sino. Picked up more energetic tanks. 7 treasures left. So many missiles. 6 treasures left. This will come in handy when you miss Trinix with the ice rod. 5 treasures left. 4 treasures left. Okay, you have enough missiles now.
We're going in! Well, this means Pod's full clearable, and Swamp Palace is full clearable. Let's see, I'm missing the Titan's Bits, the Ice Rod, and both of Ridley's keys. I think the first half magic was just in, like, Hyrule Castle or something. It was early. Well, there's the ice rod!
Marked off the nice rod. 3 treasures left.
Now I've turned rocks a crystal. It turns out it's a good thing I went in here! You know what? Let me just...
Ether is now known for Miserable Mire.
I think I got that one covered. By the way, we can do this. Ooh. One for you, and one for you.
Found more energetic tanks. 2 items left in Thieves Town. Yay. More primitive explosives.
Are we not all
1
the
item
bugs are
left in
sad?
Thieves Town.
In the land of Hollow Knight. You got the map fella that hums a tune that's blatantly from Ghouls and Ghosts. Is that what that is? Yes. Fact, give me a sec.
Your +5 arrow capacity collection is getting somewhere. Nothing left in Thieves' Town. Get the fuck out of
game
here,
real quick.
blind.
Ahem! Quarter for something. Ghouls and ghosts! Don't kill till Capcom. No, that's the card for ones for the game itself. I was watching somebody play Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the first time, and then that song came up. I'm just like, I've heard this melody before. And then it hits me like a ton of bricks. It's like, oh god damn it, it's Coda for something. Yeah, somewhere along those lines. I think it was like a... I think it was the Demon Belly, yeah.
You stumbled upon more energy tanks.
Yeah, it's from deeper in. And I just laughed. It's like, oh my god. That is definitely intentional. So I think it's safe to say somebody on Team Chariot likes Ghouls and Ghosts. It would certainly explain the tendency for them to make difficult content. Yeah. I got a switch
Marking
flipper.
off the red boomerang.
Whew. Just fast enough. Yeah, Capcom decided they went a bit crazy with Mode 7 and their Super Nintendo offerings. See also Super Castlevania 4 and that stage that rotates.
Another one.
Nice!
Toggle bacon on.
Yeah, and Demon Crest's world map. Oh, right! Sorry. I did get them confused. You know why I got them confused? Because stylistically, Ghouls and Goblins, Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, is very similar to Castlevania 4. Just not in gameplay.
Picked up more Turtle Rock keys.
Yeah, aesthetically similar. Did similar tricks with Mode 7 even.
Fresh meat.
We're going in! Oh, right, the super duper funky sewers theme!
Writing down grapple at ether tablet. Toggle
There it
lower
is.
Norfair level 1 keycard on.
There's one of Ridley's keys.
9 items left in Swamp Palace.
Oh yeah, I still need the Varia suit. Man, it's no wonder I got nothing from Upper Norfair, eh? Turns out the Varia suit's one of the last items in the game.
Picked up more missiles. 8 treasures left.
What?
Picked up more E-tanks. 7 treasures left. Good job on getting the Turtle Rock map.
Well,
6
I may
items
feel
left in Swamp Palace.
that the Hand in Time DLC made the game unnecessarily bloated. I must say, the music's still very good. Yeah, I'm playing as Hornet today, but she's the wrong color. Even the starting cloak with like the Knight's normal color instead of her nice bright red. So, red veil better be red, or I swear to heck. Assuming I ever find it.
Since when could you walk on water?
And there's one thing that's always funny about the Yakuza Metro DLC in particular. It's the very
How many more
stark
20
contrast
rupees
with
do
them
you
actually
need?
having an animation
5
budget.
items left in Swamp Palace. So many energy tanks.
It's like, what do you mean this
4
one
items
zone
left
of the
in
entire
Swamp
game has
Palace.
actual animation for the characters? That's not allowed! When you still put it next to frickin' Battle of the Birds, and Conductor and DJ Groups is constantly doing their one idle animation when they speak.
It's just like, this doesn't feel like it's for the same game anymore.
DJ Grooves!
Picked up more 20 rupees. 3 items left in Swamp Palace. 2 treasures left. Tracked missile. Another one. Is this even randomized? One more to go in here.
I'm pretty firm with how I feel about most games in DLC. If it's like a single-player type of adventure, then those ones I'd rather they just make another game. But if it's multiplayer, especially multiplayer like party-style games, then yeah, give me the DLC for that shit. So basically, Nintendo-wise, there's still no good Mario Party DLC! Alright, we got both the Ridley keys. So, I could be as simple as a Varia suit for go mode at this point.
Good job on getting the lower Norfair boss keycard. That's everything
No,
in
never
Swamp
mind.
Palace.
Also need the Mystery Mire Big Key.
Rip Argus. Marked Swamp Palace as blue crystal. Turtle Rock is now red pendant. Added more missiles. Toggled heart container on. Marked off of powerful bombs. Okay.
Let's go find out
Is
which
this
one of
even
the two
randomized?
dungeons is the other one.
Gaines Tower key is now yours.
When it comes to red crystals. Of course I need that last big key. Why would I need anything else? Alright, what's the other dungeon that I need?
Marked Palace of Darkness as red crystal.
Cool, I'll go do that right now. Hey, Tracker, mark Misery Mire as crystal.
Marked Misery Mire as crystal.
Shackel's in logic right now too, because I could just go get the grapple beam and go get his key. So the entirety of Palace of Darkness is in logic, so let's get to work. We're probably not getting quarter magic now, not unless I need to go through Tuna Rock to pick up the Varia suit at some point, which is quite possible. Because yeah, it's Varia suit and Titan's Mitts, that's all I need, alongside the Mystery Mire Big Key. Ah, yeah, it's this really creepy song. Quarter magic? It didn't actually exist in the vanilla game. It was in the vanilla game's code, but never got implemented.
How many more 300 rupees do you need?
They probably
13
realized
items
it
left
was a
in
bit
Palace
too
of
much.
Darkness.
Half magic is plenty.
Marked off the silver arrows.
Nice bow
12
in
treasures
Eastern,
left.
and silver's in Palace of Darkness, by the way.
Added more explosive arrows. 11 treasures left. It ain't easy Bane Green. 10 treasures left. 9 treasures left. Toggled bottle with red potion on.
Yeah, Link to the Past is kind of like, it's one thing that you kind of forget after playing it as many times. This is kind of a mean game.
Why so blue? Is this even randomized?
Like, the most staggering
8
thing for
items left
me
in
that
Palace
always
of
emphasizes
Darkness.
that this game is not easy. It's Ocarina of Time, like Randomizer players, picking up this game's Randomizer and getting their asses absolutely royally whipped. It's like it's fine for me
Added
now,
more
because I've
super
played
missiles.
1,000 of these.
7 treasures left.
But for somebody who hasn't played this game much or at all, this game's kind of tough.
Aw. You made a friend. 6 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Is Ocarina of Time easier? Yes!
Added another super missile to the stash. 5 items left in Palace of Darkness.
Combat-wise, Ocarina of Time is as, pitiful as it gets. Especially if you know that crouch stabs exist. Like, just knowing that crouch stabs exist remove any and all difficulty from the entire game! They're a little too strong.
Toggled Palace of Darkness map on. 4 treasures left.
Oh no, the actual, like, getting the
Tracking
items
Feast
is
Town
more
map.
difficult in this
3 treasures
in
left.
Ocarina of Time. Because the game is much bigger and the things that you have to do are more complicated. Combat-wise, it's piss easy.
Whoops. You were supposed to see that one sooner.
Yeah, Link Between Worlds is a very different game.
Added more Ganon's Tower keys. 2 treasures left. Cool. More heart containers. 1 more to go in here.
The only thing he uses is a similar overworld map. And even then, there's a fair few changes across it. Paradox Cave is that cave with 7 items on the east side of Death Mountain. Called Paradox Cave because the upper entrance is the lower portion of the cave. So it just straight up just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, it's because they're trying to figure out how to do top-down Zeldas. I suspect it was done intentionally in Echoes to try to soften the abrupt gameplay shift. And you know what, the abrupt gameplay shift works fine, it's just the actual mechanics themselves that kind of suck.
Showtime!
Let's get me bigger than 46 months. Can you jump and spin it a bit more for us today? It's time to smack around, Helm's King! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get a load of this! Yeah, everything between, like, Link's Awakening and The Link Between Worlds was done by Capcom. And they did a good job!
Do you have enough missiles yet? Nothing left in Palace of Darkness. Sig term Helmus or King.
Not the best games, but they're all good. Like, both Oracles and Minish are all quite good games.
Neat.
That's my favorite Zelda, probably this one still. Even after all these plays, it's just like, yeah, nah, I just like this one. I like A Link Between Worlds as well, but it has some stuff that really bogs down the pace of the game. Such as the entire rental system. Ugh, the caves on East Death Mountain by themselves take it down a peg. I really hate going through the mining caves. It's just so slow and not any fun at all. Unsurprisingly, I really like my games fairly straightforward with this gameplay central focus.
Hi Rocker 0057. Congratulations with your new titty mitts. Can we go to Peg World?
Yeah, I guess
Marked
so.
off a heart piece.
I suppose you've been good today, Tracker. We can go to Peg World. Just give me a bit. I have to finish up in this section of the Dark World first, okay? It's like, there's a lot of stuff I really like about Link Between Worlds, but its blemishes get in the way of it being my absolute favorite. There's the Mario suit!
Tracked various
God, that was so locked!
One item left
Remember
in a
how long
Gammons
it took
tower.
me to get a second sword, Jet? Because it took a while. So it all comes
Cool.
down to this.
More superb
The
missiles.
Misery Mire
That's the
Big
last
Key.
of them. Hello Mad Steve 79. Cool. More Ice Palace keys.
Well, I got about like a million dungeons to do, so we'll get to that in a sec. I'm gonna do my loose ends, and then we're just gonna go do dungeons. And like Ridley, I guess. $5.
Cool. More 5 rupees.
It's not being a very good shrubbery, that one. I mean, I was able to pull it out with my bare hands. Alright, just a second. Just a second. We're gonna go ahead and smith in first, and then we can do Peg World. As long as they don't craft a Misery Mire Big Key, we'll be good to go. Missiles!
Picked up more missiles. Papa pop pop. Papa papa pop. Papa 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop,
Papa pop.
pop, 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 pop.
Puppy pores.
Puppy pores? You can't just do that, Tracker. Damn it. Not the nonsense words for the last
Increasing
pegs
collection
again.
of missiles. I would sigh if I could. Toggled Peg World mode off.
Oh man, I can't wait for this last one to also be a missile. $40. Okay, it's just a bunch of common stuff.
Found more 20 rupees.
Let's get to work. Sure? Could you always work that with that chest? Yes. Yes, you could.
Marked off the Misery Mire map.
And that's why we left the other
Your
shield behind.
progressive shield is now even better.
I'm going in! Small child save Mafia Town! God, Hand Time Archipelago was certainly something. There's just so many random ass checks in that game. Subcon Forest is what really bogs it down. Just so many random bits of yarn up in the skies.
Death is now a little harder to achieve. That's the last of them. Finally, we no longer need to see Desert Palace anymore.
Alright, last chance for that Mystery Mire Binky before I go beat up Ridley. Alright, let's go snoot that boop! I guess I can take out Golden Torzel on the way.
Marking off another 20 rupees.
Mario!
Wow. It's a penny. You are now authorized to know how to carry more bombs. How ya doin', Anakiki? Saying goodbye to Golden Torzo.
Going up! God, I freaking love guacamole. I know Drinkbox Studios is working on their next game. But what will
Tracking
it be,
quit.
I wonder? Because so far I really loved all three of their offerings. I know they showed it, I just kind of forget what it was. Yeah. I mean, Guacamelee 1 and Guacamelee 2 are two different games after all. Yeah, Nobody Saves the World is definitely one of those games that's very unassuming upon
So many
first
power
look.
bombs.
Then you start playing it, and it's like, oh damn, it's actually really cool. The third game is called Nobody Saves the World. I'm trying to think of what best to equate it to, because it's a bit interesting. It's a dungeon crawler, but like, there's a lot of randomization to it. And you have a whole bunch of different forms you can take that have different power-ups and whatnot. It's almost like... Wait, it doesn't have like the isometric view of a Diablo-like, but it has kind of some of the gameplay structure. Well, Nobody Saves the World isn't doing itself any favors since it is purposefully ugly. Never forget Randy!
Toggled Ridley on. Added another 20 rupees to the stash.
Yes, it's a good old time. Did they make another game before Quantum Melee or something? Because I've only ever seen the 3. Or is there one between Guacamelee 1 and 2? The criticism that always made me roll my eyes when it comes to Guacamelee are people that, like, legitimately stop playing the game because, oh my god,
Sweet.
there were...
I prefer chocolate over
There
vanilla.
were memes in the background that happened to be, you know, working for the environment, but it's just like, really? Really, that's gonna be the straw, huh? In the silly game where you play as a super-powered luchador fighting the forces of a scary skeleton man who's trying to take over hell. That's the one! This is not a serious game!
Yay. More 10 arrows.
Didn't they mock those people in the same game? Hell yeah, they did!
You now have 3 plus 5 bomb capacities.
And it was quite funny. It's like, ah, you don't like memes, eh? Well, here's an entire zone's worth! Have a whole carton of memes! We got them express off the truck! Found them in a bundle! It's like there are plenty of other criticisms that could work, like the areas themselves are not very interesting. Like, the actual level design is kind of meh at best. Or, you know, other such things, like maybe the ice could clash with somebody, I don't know. But really, it's the memes you're gonna go with. That's the hill you're gonna die on. Okay. The memes. Check the internet lately. Super Metroid save sound and links past whirlpool noise. Not quite the same.
Picked up more +5 bomb capacities. 7 items left in Ice Palace.
So instead, Nobody Saves the World doesn't actually contain memes. Instead, the art style looks
That
like
was an okay icebreaker.
a Newgrounds
But
game.
how about this one? If you could order any food from the Zelda series, what would you get? 6 items left in Ice Palace. Toggling +5 arrow capacity on. Another one. 5 treasures left. You now have 6 more heart containers than you started with. 4 treasures left.
Or its ghost form is just like a spooky ghost variety. That's crazy.
Whoops. You were supposed to see that one sooner.
Hasn't picked a single new line? No! Just being very stubborn, Colin. Hey, I'm finding those heart
Marking
containers
off
that
the
we hadn't
same
had
heart.
yet.
3 treasures left. Okay. 2 treasures left. Marked off the Swamp Palace map. 1 item left in Ice Palace.
This game's really gonna make me go ahead. And go through Twitter Rock after all this, huh? No, I didn't get the turnaround input. Oh well.
Hoarding more super missiles. Nothing left in Frigid Palace. Saying goodbye to Cold Stare.
Actually, before I do Turtle Rock, I should probably do one other thing. I don't think anybody's gonna be too surprised by that revolution, man, Steve. Thus the sarcasm. Oh, dogs. It's like, why are you barking? Oh, I just felt like barking. Insert playing freaking missile from Ghost Trick here. But I just love to bark!
Marked off the grappling beam. I hear it's time to dig underwater and maybe get something.
Oh god, now I'm remembering Missile referring to a telephone as a hello. So freaking precious. Alright, fine, I'm going to Turtle Rock.
Neat.
I don't even feel like grabbing the gold sword. I don't think it does much for me anymore. I guess I could swing by and get it. I don't know if I'd call Missile from Ace Attorney this, dog. All it does was get really mad at Larry and eat a bunch of a bunch of hot dogs. I mean, I can understand the getting mad at Larry part, but like, that's too many dogs, boy. Calm down.
So many heart pieces. 300 rupees is now yours.
Alright, so it's either Turtle Rock or Misery Mire itself. Let's see just how useless this is.
Picked up more heart containers. Tossed another 3
The
bombs
Missile from
onto the
Ghost Trick is
pile.
definitely best, dog.
Toggling missile on. Who put 14 heart pieces in
Did
this
ever
game?
confuse Agatham's crown for a face? Yes. Because the crown looks exactly like freaking Pokey's face from Earthbound.
Your progressive sword leveled up.
It's like, put
What's
the two right
next?
next to each other and you'll see it as well.
Marked ether as required for Turtle Rock.
I'm going in! Oh, right, it's this song. Hey, there we go.
Hopefully this will help things.
It's not quite the right
11
shade of
items
red, but
left
at least
in
it's
Turtle
red.
Rock.
It's like, that's too dark. It's supposed to be brighter. That looks like the shade of Turtle Rock's floor.
Picked up more heart containers.
It's
10
definitely got more
items
red
left
in it than
Teenage
full-on
Mutant
brown.
Ninja Turtle Rock.
Full-on brown's more
9
like the
items left in
walls of
Turtle
Turtle Rock.
How small does a burger have to be for you to eat 50 of them?
Pretty small, Tracker, pretty small. If I had 50 full-size burger, I'd be having stomach pains for a long time. Maybe if I was like 20 years younger.
At least this is some decent money. 8 treasures left.
This song kind of sounds like Sensei. I mean, technically the same genre in the remake. I'm spooky! Oh, very spooky.
Even more 20 rupees. 7 items left in Turtle Rock.
Ah, dick! Alright, we'll be right back to that in a moment. But first...
So many missiles.
I guess I am technically getting older soon. Blech.
Another one. 6 items left in Turtle Rock. Added another 3 bombs to the stash. 5 items left in Turtle Rock.
Alright, Laser Bridge! Are you gonna have go mode? Is it gonna be the old classic meme? Of go mode Laser Bridge? Or am I having to go to Mr. Meyer to get its own big key?
That's nice. 4 items left in Turtle Rock. 3 treasures left. Toggling missile on.
Sir. Sir. I'll deal with that in a moment.
Added more heart containers.
Sir!
2 treasures left.
Alright, it's
You
in Misery
stumbled upon
Mire.
more pieces of
After
heart.
all of this,
One
it's
more
in
to go
Misery
in
Mire
here.
itself. Whatever, I'm getting my quarter magic. There, now the gold sword gets to do something as well. Now that possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore.
Tracked quarter magic. That's everything in Turtle Rock.
You know what, I'm gonna go pull the
Turn
pedestal, because I
Trinix.
legitimately forget what I used for the second Light World song in this scene. I mean, in this pack. This has honestly been the scene of things having its own stuff. Bow and Eastern, both the Brinstar keys in Brinstar. Progressively behind each other. Frickin' Misery Mire, Big Key, and Misery Mire. Yeah, I'm gonna go pull that bundle of arrows. If for no other reason, then I want to hear what the Light World 2 music was, because I forget. I know it's Hat in Time something or other, but what did I assign again? God, I forgot how perfectly timed that is! Bird Sanctuary, one of the happiest themes from the game. Hey, speaking of birds, ah! I hunger. I need a snack. Alright! Now the question of, where the hell is the big key?
How are you even storing this many missiles? 7
What?
treasures left. Increasing collection of missiles. 6 items left in Misery Mire. Added more 20 rupees. 5 items left in Miserable Mire. Even more missiles. 4 treasures left.
Oh dear God, it
Marking
is
off
actually
the magic
vanilla!
3 items left in Miserable Mire.
In a vanilla Misery Mire big key, just to top it all up! Oh my goddamn Plando son of a bitch! I had every single big key going into the Dark World, except one! And it's the last location in the entire game that I finally go get it! What sage wisdom do you have?
Whoops. You were supposed to see that one sooner.
Vanilla's big key! Okay,
Good
let's
job
go.
on getting the Misery Mire big key.
What the f-
2 items left in Misery Mire.
Yeah, this is one of those things where it is legitimately worse than a plan note because you can't metagame that shit. It's just the randomizer having a larp. Wait, why am I going this way? Oh well. I guess I'm going this way now. Spend a little bit of extra time in Mire just cause. Hey Tracker! It's pizza time.
Toggle go mode. On.
You know, you're not wrong, Figgle. You're not wrong. Yeah, the Japanese version is the one that still has a lot of the bugs that are associated with pressing 2 things at the same time. And Peg World is one of them. It's dashing with the hammer at the same time, while having at least one sword for some reason. And we finally get the X-ray scope after it's way too little too late.
Marked off the X-ray. One more to go in here. Saying goodbye to Vitreous.
Alright, I'm gonna do one small little overworld glitch. If for no other reason than I want to listen to this song a bit longer. I'm actually taking a less than optimal route instead of a shortcut this time. Cause it's just so goddamn happy! Let's go for a nice casual walk over to Ganon's. A nice peaceful time. I'll do the same thing here even. Wait, why am I clipping up to this? I can just go pick up the rock. Oh boy, that means we get a fun tower ascent theme this time. Alas, it's extremely rare that a scene's in a situation where I get to enjoy a good chunk of rush hour. Salad! Up. If this is a race with braking logic be faster, not this time, shockingly enough. Because Mario Suit was so late, it was actually a hindrance to go into Upper North Air as early as I did. Staying in logic would have been the better option.
Hey PinkKittyRose, track content.
Okay. Hey Tracker, track content.
You now have 2 more content than you started with.
Since she insisted.
Hey Kawaiichi by Kaneko.
That was certainly an attempt, Tracker. Yeah. Her level of offness can vary severely from name to name. But yeah, there's no universe where she gets Kelly, you're correct.
Good to see you own our Titan.
I heard that additional R, Tracker. Don't think you can sneak the Coach Zenitis away from me.
Good to see you Flame Higher Nard.
It's not even much sense of me checking these upper chests. Did I ever check the stun prize? It's $5 apparently. I mean, there's nothing
You
left.
now have 11 Zelda bombs. 26 treasures left. 25 items left in Ganon's Tower. Hi Zaphod Beaglebrox Roman 4.
Roman.
Marked off a missile pack.
That wasn't too bad.
Picked up more heart pieces. 24 treasures left. Do you have enough heart pieces yet? 23 items left in Ganon's Tower.
Oh yeah, I know. Just it always starts a chain once one person does it. Oh, come on! All you had to do was shoot a regular ball, Aga. Oh god, this isn't gonna work. There we go.
Howdy Sireny.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
I've already greeted you Silent Blue One Knee.
Yeah, that quote works a whole lot less when you're dealing with a bug. Really good. Ganon could have been either Statue or Mustache Girl. They both teleport constantly. The Statue's boss fight is an interesting breed when it comes to adding time, because, like, if you know about the winking gimmick, then he just goes down immediately because he has, like, no HP. But if you don't catch on to the winking, then, yeah, it goes a lot worse.
Saying goodbye to Ganon.
She doesn't count for the one hit because he takes her hat. I mean, most people are gonna do that to the Mafia boss anyways. Oh, it's just 2 games at once, it's fine! This is rookie numbers! Yeah, Satcher is definitely easier. You just had to get through the first bit. And he's easier because he's so much shorter. That's the big thing. He's so freaking weak if you know what to do. It's really kind of depressing. The baby.
Where is this Metroid from? Did I miss part of the story?
Damn, yeah, that was starting to get those... those lips were getting way too tight. I'm just hanging up here then. Baby was looping too much vertically. I needed more horizontal movement. Energy. You know, it's a long scene whenever I went up with all the power bombs. Oh no! Curses! I'm sorry for being so darn entertaining or something. I should. It cannot be helped. I'll write this song. I mean, I tend to go fast with scenes, but the scenes often don't agree. Mario's just staring up at the corner. It's very interesting over there. One, two.
Are you lost? Toggled mother brain on. That was an amazing stand-up glitch. Only 2 shots.
I had a feeling it was exactly that much HP. It's just like, well, I messed up this many shots, so I bet they had 2. And in fact, they were at exactly 2. And to think this type of randomizer is just one of the many inclusions of the shuffler, which we're getting back to tomorrow. Fly, Mario! Fly! Be free! It's kind of funny. We get this version of Mario that is quite clearly Super Mario World Mario, but his palette is of the ice flower from New Soup, and his morph ball is essentially the blue shell, which is also New Soup.
Timer paused. I will be submitting a log of this playthrough to the Racing Council for their review.
Are you now?
That's my name for the place where deleted seeds go.
Whew. Well, it's not getting deleted yet, Tracker. I need to see if Beatus is willing to bite on this one. We'll see. It's been busy lately. But I know he's trying to do more streams for September, so maybe I can twist his arm. Play this stupid-ass seed.
Oh yeah! This is a very tense moment.
Put it in the bin! In the bin it goes! I don't really have anything to ask Tracker. We found everything! There's nothing left! There's nothing to ask about! Just... Yeah, it was certainly quite the adventure on that one. They kind of strung us around by the nose absolutely everywhere. God, it's so mean though, having the ice rod in Turtle Rock and Fiends Town. They're trying to encourage you to go to Turtle Rock, which are both pendants! So you can skip Thieves Town, you can skip Turtle Rock. You can't skip Eastern, there was some stuff in there, by which I mean the bow. But otherwise, you're going everywhere, man. Yeah, and the pawn key, we already know where that is. It's on Shack Tool. Shack was hanging on to that last key. And the bug net was sitting on Agaledge. So I guess there's one thing I could ask about. Hey, Tracker, enable spoilers.
I'll tell you what you want to know when you ask for spoilers.
Hey, Tracker, where's that blue shit?
The blue shit is at DMS room top right. In Ganon's tower.
And there we go. I mean, it had to be Ganon's tower. There's nothing left. I did everything! I guess there's also misery by your big chest. The last shield was skipped. It was just sitting up in the top portion of Rex's ship. There's nothing left. It's all gone. $282 out of 316 checks. Considering 22 of those are Ganon's Tower basement, Actually, 23 of them, so I bring it straight up to 305, and then it's just whatever stuff I left laying around. Good God. Alright, if you enjoyed the content, please give it a follow. It helps the channel grow. Gets those numbers going on up. We need to succeed here on Twitch.tv. On the YouTube side of things, give it a subscribe. You'll get the notifications as well. I'm going to be back on tomorrow with the 30 game damage shuffler, which is down to 28 games at this point. There's a couple of other games that are charitably close, but otherwise, yeah, most of them are still at the very frickin' start of their respective games. The Game Boy games are making no goddamn progress. Oh, even X6 is on the board. Oh, alright, that'll do. In the meantime, though, I'll catch y'all later. See ya.